Morning everyone, and welcome to day 24 of the 30-day strength challenge. So we're into the final week now, so let's stick with it because we're on the home straight. So again, now that you've had a few days off, I want to revisit this theme that we've been doing of doing some more explosive, quick and power-based plyometric activities. So you'll remember obviously we did the half jump squats and the split lunges a few days ago. But today I want to take that a little bit further because again it's this ongoing theme of trying to develop this mind-muscle connection and also to use our muscles with a degree of power through a greater range of motion as well. Now we've covered a lot in terms of our half squats on several exercises so far, but I want to take that a little bit further today also because I want to sort of teach you how to do a single leg squat as well, which is obviously a little bit harder. So essentially, same sort of technical points apply really, in terms of like our knee alignments and everything, and obviously it's going to be testing this sort of glute medius muscle. So if we stand on one leg and we're going to go down, and again we want that knee to be tracking towards the outside of our foot, okay? And again we don't want this knee to be going over the front of our foot either, because we want our bum to be sticking out as we go, just like we would in a half squat. Also, because we're on one leg, we need to have a look at what our other side of our body's doing as well, because we want to make sure that we don't have this sort of hip drop like a lot of runners have. So this is going to also work our obliques on this side to keep this, this pelvis level, and also the glute medius and upper fibers of the glute max on this stabilization side as well. Okay, so I'll just show you a couple again. So we're going to go down. Don't try and go down too far, especially if you're new to it, okay? Because again, as I said before, we don't want to go down too far because that's going to limit the amount of power we can have coming back up, because the further we go down, the harder it is to get back up after all, okay? So just go down almost into like a sort of a half squat sort of depth, or even 1/3 squat if you're not that confident on it. So that's stage one. So we're obviously going to go down, and obviously you can start to quicken it up a little bit more as you start to get a bit more sort of confident with it. So that's our low impact alternative for today. However, I want to make use of this SAQ equipment that I've got, so these sort of micro hurdles. You don't need actual proper hurdles like I've got. You can use other things as well, but I'll just sort of demonstrate using these. So we're going to do some single leg hops over the hurdles essentially. So we're going to try and maintain all that form that I just showed you, except we're going to try and make it a bit more powerful, use that elastic energy that we're going to be building up in our muscles, and to spring as much as we can. So I'll just show you how to do it. So, and then back the other way. So as you can see, I wasn't just aiming to clear the hurdles as well, because they're not particularly high anyway. I was trying to get as high as I possibly can, okay? You don't have to have the hurdles like I mentioned, so you can just use cones or you can use shoes or anything just to mark out an area. So again, and I'll go back the other way. The only thing you have to look out for if you do use something that's a lot lower is, of course, like I mentioned, don't be tempted just to try and clear the low height, okay? You want to try and get as far over them as you can, because they are literally just a marker. If you are new to this and you are sort of struggling with the technique a little bit, then just move the markers further inwards so you don't have to jump as far in between each jump. And also, key technical point, remember, don't just jump and then stay down for ages like that. We want to jump and then be as quick as possible onto the next jump as well. So that's quite a challenging exercise, so obviously be careful if you have got any injuries or anything, and of course there is that low impact alternative as I mentioned. Again, comments, like, etc., share to your friends, let me know how you get on, and I'll see you tomorrow.